instrument is called a trumpet.
Now, how do you make sound on a trumpet?
You vibrate your lips like this.
Can you guys try that? And stop. All right, let me see who the first class to stop is. Oh, Miss Dickinson's class is doing pretty good. Nice. So, that's a really fun sound to make. But save the rest of that practice for recess. All right, thank you. So, trumpet. Can you please tell the kids what this very shiny instrument is called?
This is called the French horn.
Now, I noticed that your mouthpiece looks different. Is it bigger or smaller than the trumpet?
It's small.
So it's the smallest mouthpiece. That means you have to use the tiniest muscles to make it work. So the French horns have a really tough job. Great, thank you. All right, and all these lovely people in the back row are called the low brass. It's because they play the lowest notes. Can you tell them what the name of this instrument is? Trombone. Hi. Now, I noticed that your instrument doesn't have the lovely valves. How do you make sound on a trombone? How do you change notes? Could you play and slide it back up? Slide down and up. No, just go. You gotta buzz and slide. Both at the same time. I want you to buzz and slide. Okay. Alright, I want you to play your trombone. Play it. Play it. Just buzz. Alright, let's go. Alright, Dominic and Esteban. Walk super up here. Maybe that would access today. Alright? These two biggest instruments. Dominic, can you tell them what you play? This one's called the baritone, and Esteban, tell them what instrument you play. Say that louder. Good. So we have baritone and tuba. Now, my second graders and first graders in the audience, we've been studying a lot about how sound is made. Now, looking at the size of these two instruments, who can tell me which one plays the lowest? Would it be the baritone or would it be the tuba? What do you think? Oh, she said tuba. Can you explain how you know tuba plays lowest? Good, exactly. The tuba is the biggest, it can play the lowest. The baritone is the second biggest, and it plays the second lowest, especially when Dominic plays it. All right, thank you, boys. All right, we're going to play for you two songs. The first one is our warm-up song, and the second one is called Jazz and Tune. Everyone sit right. Trombones, show me you're ready. Before we start, I want everyone to look at